Greetings. Yes. Someone asked me to say a few words about this powerful formula we call gate. And why we call it gate? Because we're opening up the pathways inside the brain. And one of the first, what we could have called now, mental disturbance. One of the first sickness or disease or any mental issue we look at is insanity. People who are insane. Now, how can we come to understand that? Because we never go into any medical school no to study this, but I mean, God gave us our mind, and He said, study to approve thyself, learn. And so we spend the time to understand the chemistry of the brain. And we know that when the brain is sick, it needs carbon and copper. You could say the mineral then is potassium phosphate. When you look at the word insane, in a state of mind which prevents normal perception, yes, behavior or social interaction, serious mental illness. You're gone insane. Now, insanity can be people who eat out of garbage bin on the roadside, people who sleep on the street, not homeless people, but insane people who live on the street, that take up things from dirty areas, sometimes them naked, and all type of these things happen to an insane person. How can the gate correct this problem? When we look at the plants that work on the brain, as we say, potassium phosphate, that's a brain food, that's a brain mineral. Yes. Two places we approach is the digestive system and also the cranium system. We also go through the circulatory system, which is the blood. And so this is where the gate comes in. God, the brain, this gate now having the blood plants and also the brain plants. It is very effective that we go through the blood. Why? Because it is the same blood that's circling through the brain as electricity. And we open up the brain cavities and remove the mucus because it's simple. Where you find sickness, you find mucus. That's reality. Anywhere you find sickness, there's mucus. And so you have to rid the brain of this mucus. And this gate has done that before. This herbal product that we call name gate has done that. We use it, and we're not going to lie, the very first time it created, the very first time it has been hardened. Somebody never hardened it as a gate. Still they ask if we have anything for insanity. And knowing we're not going to say no. Yes, we went and did our study and we said, all right, just give us 2 weeks. Went and do our studies for the 2 weeks and see what's going on. And we put 4 plants, very uniquely blend and put together, and gave it to the person. And in only 3.5 weeks, the brain begins to turn. This one and the one that we call the 9OC1 that works with the entire excretory glands to remove toxins, and this one. And the brain turn at 360 degree. Yes. And so we say, you know what, let's put this one on the market, the gate. Now, when you look at any form of mental disturbance, with dementia, schizophrenic, bipolar, memory loss, just those few, we know for a fact that these are serious mind disturbance. When you look at mental issues, you hear anxiety disorder, panic disorder, obsessive compulsive disorder, You have depression, bipolar disorder. You have eating disorder, personality disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, psychotic disorder, and also schizophrenia. These are some phobias. And all of these things are mind disturbance. And they are serious problems. If you left them unchecked, they will cause a whole lot more complications. And so when we look at what is going on in society, one second. When we look what is going on into society, we see that we have some serious problem with people's mind. And people don't even realize that, yes, the mind is out of kilter. They think it's normal. We had was to come into our mind also, knowing that we have at least what we call, let's say, 95% working good. Yes, because, you know, the love center is open so much that we make it a loving world for us. So we fix internal and generate the energy external. And we love every human being on this planet. Doesn't matter creed, color, or class. We're in love with you. And this gate works very, very powerful for all of these issues that we just talked about. And we say insanity is the first one because it was made on the base of someone who was insane, someone who was sitting on the road, losing their mind and smelling very harmful, getting in a real stinky on the road and wearing dirty clothes and barefoot. And you know those people don't even sick from, the funny thing about a mad person, them don't get sick from using dirty things or putting dirty things in their mind. No. They don't. It's a different life they live in a different place, unchecked. Nothing bothers them. The funny thing, because now for the mad people, don't look like them catching corona. Them up on the street same way. Some of them being taken up also. But when you look at anxiety disorder, insanity, madness, anxiety disorder, panic disorder, obsessive compulsive disorder, phobias, depression, bipolar disorder, eating disorder, personality disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, psychotic disorder, schizophrenia, Alzheimer's, dementia, memory loss, all of those, brain damage. We use the gate and the 90C1 to correct those problems. And trust me, I am not asking you, you will see the result of what this capsule 1 month supply is in it, what it does. Powerful, super powerful brain function. If you want your brain to be effective in a sharp, precise, this is what we use. And the 90C1. Why the 90C1 is included? And why the 90C1 is in coordination and communication with the gate? Because the 90C1 works what you could say on the second brain, which is the digestive system. The 90C1 helps the immune system to boost very, 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 very high. Why? Because the immunological system, 80% of that is in the digestive system. So the moment you're cleaning out the digestive system, the immune system gets some wonderful blessing. And the right signal and flow and energy can start moving to the brain, and the gate will make sure that the magnetic frequency, or you could say electricity, start to circle around the brain, moving out what we call the mucus of those fiber, that thread-like fiber that should be transporting electricity to charge back the brain to its realistic state of mind. And once we start doing that, yes, you will see the individual start acting and behaving much different. So we present the gate. We have the 90C1. We just finished boiling it 3 days ago. Yeah, but we don't fully extract it yet, so that's why we don't buckle it out. But that's the 90C1 and the gate. Two powerful, superb formula for any one of those problems. Now the 9OC1 moves diabetes, high blood pressure. It moves also what we call hernia, appendicitis problems. It moves cholesterol problems. It moves people with who are constipated. If you have even what they call mucus colitis, Crohn's disease, colorectal cancer, anything of that sort, it fight it out and restore vital energy to the digestive system, the stomach, the colon, the duodenum, the appendix, the small intestine, small intestines, go right down the pancreas, bile duct, gallbladder, all of these places, the liver, the kidneys, adrenal glands, urinary tract system, also the reproduction system. Anything downstairs, right there, the 9OC1 does it work to make sure the right oxygen goes to the brain. Now this internalized right there, go through the circulatory system because of its iron content, cleaning the blood of its impurity, yes, and get the oxygen right up there, and the brain potassium phosphate plants circle that blood around the brain, remove the impurities straight down, because the 9OC1 downstairs in the digestive system is pulling while we're breaking up. This is done simultaneously, two of them working in accordance, yes. And while we are pulling downstairs, pulling up, you find the nose start to run mucus, everything start to pull up, yes. And so the electrical grid that is in the brain charging the brain. So once fire is being sparked again inside the brain, the mucus, the sinusitis, the allergies, yes, all of these nasal passage blockage, all of them getting pulled up, because we have two powerful formula, I should say, working hand in hand to disintegrate that mucus, that it can run out of the body. And they are not expensive. But when you're looking at 1 month supply, and you will see what goes on. All right, so check them out. Listen to the video and check them out. The gate and the 9OC1. So this is the brain, and the 9OC1 is the whole digestive and GI tract system. Thank you very much.